Excited to have Mike Hlas of the Cedar Rapids Gazette joining me today. I think he's UConn Nation's new favorite sports columnist. He made the news here yesterday when we all saw that he ranked UConn football in his AP Top 25 ballot, the first time UConn football receiving votes since January 11th, 2011. So it's been quite a while, and Mike, you made everyone's weekend. So thanks so much for joining us today.
Well, might be the first time in my life when I made people happy.
I'm sure as an AP Top 25 voter, you're used to getting like hate notes or what, not just praise here from people like us out here.
Well, it's a funny thing. Football fans seem more appreciative. I was in the basketball top 25 last year and I got nothing but grief. And I didn't understand it because in the first place, the basketball poll means less than the football poll. I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. They have a tournament at the end of the year, but they do the same thing in football now. So the AP poll doesn't really matter in that either, I guess.
Yeah, what you did over the weekend mattered to us here. I'm curious to just ask you what pushed you over the edge here to get UConn to get them over the line and put them in your ballot.
Well, it wasn't a great deal of thought. I mean, if you ask me under oath if I think Connecticut's one of the 25 best teams in America, I'll say no. But I did these rankings late on Saturday night as usual. And once you get to about number 19 or 20, it's a lot of flotsam and jetsam.
Yeah.
You know, it used to be a top 20, and I think that they should consider going back to that because I'm not sure there are 25 teams that deserve rankings. So I'm looking, and do I put this team 23rd, 24th? It's like I don't think they're anything special about this team, who am I missing? And I go into the standings, the list of standings on ESPN's website, yes. And I see that, UConn's got 3 losses, and that's kind of a disqualifier, but they've been winning a lot lately. What, is it 3 in a row now?
Yeah, it's been 3 in a row, yep.
And then I saw, okay, who beat them? The 3 teams that beat them are nobody. They haven't played a ranked team, I believe, but they were all on the road and they all went into overtime. And it's like, you know what? That means that there are only 4 teams in the country that haven't lost in regulation.
Yeah.
And Connecticut's one of them. That's got to be worth something.
I like it. I like the way you think.
Yeah, and then secondly, it's the 25th vote. It's 1 point. It's not going to affect anything. And I like to give 24 and 25 to, I forget what they call them. In basketball, they're the mid-majors.
Yeah, here, group of 5 or what?
Yeah, group of 5. It sounds like some sort of revolutionary group to me or something. But it's like, it's not going to make any difference. And maybe I didn't know I'd be the only one. I didn't even think about it, but it's like, okay, throw them a bone and look, if you beat Florida Atlantic this coming Saturday, maybe I'll kick you all the way up to 24th.
Hey, there we go. You're just looking for a way to get back on this podcast again. If you bump them up to 24, you get a repeat appearance. But it sounds like this was kind of the first time you had examined UConn for your ballot. Is that true? Was this the first time?
Well, I do take the ballot seriously. Now, I want to make that clear. But like I said, once you get past 19 or 20, it's you're just throwing names at a wall. You can choose your criteria for Tulane or Missouri or whoever.
Yeah.
But the fact is, it's not going to be a great team. So I knew that UConn had been winning a good bit lately because I follow all the scores. It's easy to do in football compared to basketball. And I just thought, basically, why not?
Yeah.
It's not going to hurt anybody. I got a lot of nice comments from the good people of Connecticut. That was kind of wild. But then I got one angry email.
Okay.
And it simply said that the message line was UConn. And I knew this wasn't going to be good. I open it up and it simply said, "Are you drunk?" And so I look at the email address and it's like, oh, I wonder where this is coming from. Well, these things can be found out. It turns out it's from Massachusetts.
Okay. All right. So maybe we got a sour BC fan after UConn put the beat down on them a few weeks ago.
Right. And I happen to know Massachusetts is terrible because they played at Iowa and I covered that game. They're not just terrible, they're the only team in the country that hasn't won a game. And I knew that BC was lousy.
Yeah.
So I replied to him and I said, sorry, but Boston College and UMass just haven't quite won enough for top 25 consideration. And he sends me back something saying UConn has played the 133rd weakest schedule. They shouldn't even be eligible for consideration. I question your motives. And it's like, you played right into my hands, man.
Yeah, there you go.
If I get somebody to laugh and somebody to take joy in it, and then also have somebody get all riled up about it,
job well done.
Work here is done.
Yeah, there you go. I'm curious though, as you're going about putting a ballot together, I know in this day and age, sometimes the group of 5 teams get a little bit overlooked. How do you go about trying to make sure you give some of these, group of 5 teams, non P4 teams a little bit of love?
Well, I mean, the 25th spot is one thing, but there have been plenty of teams who you got to seriously consider. I mean, first of all, in the American Conference, it's been a game of cannibalism.
Yeah.
Every time one of those gets up there into the top 25, one of their conference colleagues takes them out. And so they're like swapping places every week. One week it's Memphis, one week it's Tulane, one week it's South Florida, and now the flavor of the week is North Texas. And I think they're all good teams, but not great teams. But I follow it. North Texas has been on a real good roll, so I voted for them the last 2 weeks. And then James Madison's only lost once, and that was on the road to an ACC team. And they've been just really pounding people lately. So I have to think they're a pretty good team. So I think I have them 23rd or 24th. But I don't stick it to any major college team that's worthy of being on the ballot.
Yeah, no, I like your process here. It makes for some fun and gives some love across the country here to some of the teams that maybe don't necessarily get it quite as much. But Mike, I really appreciate you taking some time to hop on. I just wanted to, as soon as I saw this come out, I'm like, I got to try to get just 5 minutes with Mike and pick his brain, hear the process behind it. And,
well, the whole thing went kind of kooky yesterday on the website formerly known as Twitter.
Yeah.
And so I started thinking after a little while, I got to be able to cash in on this somehow, as unethical as that may be. So, I mean, at least send me some nutmeg, you know?
We'll get you something. We'll get you something. And, we got some fun. We got UConn, Iowa women's basketball coming up in a few weeks here. So
yeah.
So we've got a lot of fun
That will
stuff.
be a very big deal here.
Yeah.
Very big. And I'm sure it will be out there too.
Yeah, no, I know everyone's really excited for the game. It's just a matchup that's gotten so much buzz over the past number of years here. And
well, obviously UConn is excellent again, but I think Iowa is better than expected. So I'm not saying Iowa can beat them, but I think that it'll be more competitive than I might have thought a month ago.
Yeah. Well, Mike, I appreciate it. We'll get some of the Twitter people to send you out some nutmeg or something. Well,
the New Haven pizza's not bad either.
Yeah, no, that's pretty good. And you got to put them 23 at least to get the pizza. So
jeez, can't do it. Well, let me put it this way: beat Florida Atlantic and then go to a bowl game and just run a roughshod over somebody. You got it.
There we go. There we go. Well, Mike, appreciate it as always. Everyone's going to be tracking your ballot next week. Excited to see what you put out there. So appreciate the time and thanks for hopping on.
Okay, Jared.